Hey Taurus, thanks for tuning in. Welcome. I hope you're all well and happy and all that great stuff. Thank you for the beautiful, beautiful energy you guys bring to Soul Embers. I'm so grateful for your support. If you're new here, hello, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message in this reading that's helpful and you choose to stick around for the journey. Everything you need to know about the channel, about how I do my readings, about me. If you wanted to reach out for a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. All of that information and contact details, they're in the description box below, so check it out. So Taurus, today's reading is about, taking control and making a decision that really fast paces and aligns you with your path at this time. When it comes to your love life, it's about being the one in the driver's seat rather than surrendering control to someone else outside of you by asking those questions. What are they going to do? What are their intentions? What's their next move going to be? It's about really, really listening to what's in your best interest. So take a moment, Taurus, to think about that person, your partner, the one that comes to mind when I say this. Bring them to your mind's eye. And if there are any challenges that are associated with you making a decision when it comes to this person, ask Spirit for some guidance on what your next best move would be when it comes to this situation. And let's see what cards we can pull. Okay, there it is. That's the one. So, no place like home. Wow. It's one of those things, Taurus, where we feel so comfortable and so peaceful. We feel everything falls in its rightful place. There is a sense of belonging, that intimate sense of belonging, from the heart, intimate sense of belonging, that feeling of home, and we associate it with a person and we attach that person to that feeling. And so it becomes increasingly difficult to ignore any red flags, or it becomes increasingly difficult to ignore the signs that sometimes they may be at opposing ends on their journey to what we are on ours. And, we're not aligning in other ways. Love is one of those things where, we may still love someone but not be able to be with them because our journeys are taking us in a different direction. Whether that's temporary or whether that's permanent, being able to surrender that deep sense of belonging is very, very difficult in these situations. And so we hold on to hope and we hold on to faith that, it's just a season. They will come around. And okay, things aren't, I'm giving 80% at the moment and they're only giving 20, but it will turn around, and at some point we're going to meet halfway. We're going to do the 50-50, that type of energy. And when we're putting in more than what when we're putting more in than what we're receiving for an extended period of time, that's when we start to become resentful. We start to question it all and all that stuff. So it seems like to me at this point in time, what you're really having difficulty with is separating this intimate sense of belonging that you only feel with this person to the reality of a situation, which is telling you that things are not ticking along in a way that's allowing growth, both intimately with this partner. It's not allowing you to spiritually grow. It's not allowing you to embrace your future and what is set for you, or what the future holds for you, right? So that's a type of energy that I'm getting for the Tauruses that I'm connecting with. So let's break this down and let's see what this is about, Taurus. and see if we can get some guidance on what your next best move would be on this. I really am sensing that this is about being able to love someone, but understand that at this time there is a need for some space to let things breathe and allow them to show up, to come in and take action. And you need to be able to receive. Okay, you need to embrace your divine feminine energy. Be Venus. I mean, your planet. You know, really embrace her. It's innate in you. Maybe look up, you know, how to cultivate and embrace the divine feminine. That's a really good starting point for some of you. So what is this about? Taurus, I'm feeling that this person isn't taking any action. They don't know which way to go. They're protecting themselves and they're surrendering to not doing anything at this time. I'm getting this feeling, sorry, the card fell on the ground. I'm getting this feeling that, you know, they kind of left you on your own here. It's supposed to be a partnership, yet you were left having to... you were left having to carry the commitments and the obligations that come in a union on your own. You were left carrying the relationship on your own. There was definitely no reciprocity here in a way that, you know, really enabled the, I guess, it didn't enable the relationship to form any identity. You were the one that was taking control, that was taking action, that was keeping it together, that was keeping it ticking. And that's why I get this feeling that it's time for you to be the one to receive. It's time for you to embrace that negative polarity, the receiving one. It's time for you to embrace the feminine aspect of your of yourself and start to allow for gifts to flow through to you. There is a deep connection with this person. You don't want to be on your own. You don't want to be without them. At the moment, you are focusing on your own growth. I mean, Taurus, if there's any sign that has the determination, the will, and the perseverance to keep going, it is definitely you. And you put a lot of effort into embracing your own self, your own growth, and making sure that you are taking care of what's in your best interest. And I feel that's something you've been doing for some time, because this person has kind of made you look the other way. Eventually, though, at the end of the day, when, you know, the day's done and things are quiet, your mind wanders off to them, and you know, you're left with this choice of whether or not you should, you know, step into the future. It's almost like you're in transition. You can't let this go. This person's very important to you. You feel at peace. You feel balanced when you're around them. They're not, for whatever reason, if this resonates, you'll know what the situation is, but they're not taking any action. They're refusing to see the truth. They're refusing at the moment to move towards you and give you some clarity as to which way to go. I feel that you have been waiting on this communication to come through so that you can figure out what your next move is. And this whole reading is about taking control and making decisions that place you in a better, you know, put you in a better vantage point and on true to your path, right? So you have the option of either approaching this and having the discussion that needs to be had to get the clarity you need so that you can move forward, taking that control, so that you can move forward informed, or you have the option of not taking that leap and not making the decision because you're afraid that you might push them away. So you are surrendering to them controlling the situation and your forward movement. There is a little bit of fear associated with whether you will ever find someone or something that feels as that gives you that same intimate sense of belonging that you feel with this person. So if there's a message I have for you here, Taurus, it's that you are getting ready to move into a time where you are going to find someone that aligns with your path. This person is going to approach. You are going to get the clarity. If you can just hold off and wait and find and keep focusing on yourself. I'm getting that message. Keep focusing on yourself and what it is that you're trying to call in with an intimate partner. Visualize that. Start living that life that you're trying to manifest in someone else day to day. You will start to call them in. Your frequency will meet theirs. They will, and the clarity will come. I feel that regardless of whether they approach you or not, you will still get the clarity that you need that's going to help you make the decision. You might find that the more you focus on yourself and maintaining your current energy, building yourself up and visualizing what it looks like to be in partnership with this ideal partner as if it's happening right now, the law of attraction, right? As if it's happening right now, the answers will come to you. You will find that place that's home. You will hit the jackpot. It will come your way. There is a need for you to just let this breathe. Keep working on yourself, turn your energy towards your personal growth and allow them to come towards you. I feel that they may be the ones that are going to approach you, and the more you work on yourself, the clearer they'll become, because you're going to start pulling away, and as you start to pull away, they're going to start wanting to take action. So the polarities are going to shift from when you were the one that was taking action. You're going to be the one that's going to be taking no action, and they're going to be the one that is going to take action. You're going to be the receiver, they're going to be the giver. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Difficult, I understand, difficult energy, but it is that law of attraction type of thing. Letting it breathe. So I'm getting the message for you, Taurus, that whatever you feel you were not being reciprocated, start giving it to yourself. Create that energy that you're looking for others to reciprocate for you. Find it in you and reciprocate it to yourself. So that sense of home, that place like home, starts to exist within you. And it doesn't you don't attach this intimate sense of belonging to someone else. It's difficult. It's not freaking easy, I've got to tell you. So what energy do you need to surrender to really embrace this? To really start this off and surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. This is what I was talking about before. You being afraid that you won't be able to find someone that feels like home like they do. So you've really attached this sense of belonging to this person. Like I said, surrender low self-esteem. Maybe obviously I'm seeing a lot of yellow here. This is very strongly associated with confidence, the solar plexus. So maybe some frequency music will give you the empowerment that you need. Some frequency music associated with the solar plexus, will give you the clarity that you need to step forward and start cultivating those things you want reciprocated within yourself and living it on a day-to-day. All right, Taurus, I hope you found that helpful. Please do comment below. I love reading your comments. it really does help me connect with your energy, and I use that for my future readings. Not only that, but I like to know who I'm connecting with on the other side of this camera, right? Okay, bye.